a really great way that writers can enhance their world building is by using immersive writing. Immersive writing means that you as the author are going to be in the environment that you're writing about, or an environment similar to it. For example, if you are writing about a beautiful sunny day at the beach, you're going to write at the beach. You're going to listen to the ocean waves come in. You're going to see the seagulls flying over you. Immersive. But it doesn't have to be as big as taking a trip all the way to Italy to write about your story. You can do it from the comfort of your own home as well. You can set yourself up and turn on a live stream of something. I give this example all the time. When I'm writing my mermaid books, I turn on a live stream of Under the Ocean. And I pay attention. I have it up in the corner of my computer screen, or I put it on a separate screen or a TV where I can be watching it and listening to it. And when things happen in the ocean, I'm writing it into my story. So if the waves get like really rough and it's tossing the kelp around, I'm writing that into my mermaid book. If the fish are swimming in a certain way, I'm writing it in as world building elements. If I'm at the beach and I'm sitting out on the deck of my beach house and the birds fly over, all of a sudden in my book, I'm also going to have some birds making noises, world building elements. I don't have to think these through because I'm experiencing it. It's actually happening and I'm writing it in. And I do that just in my home too. There was the jaded duology. As I was writing through it, it randomly started raining one day. And I wrote a raining scene in because I was surrounded by all the rain and it inspired me. And it was a nice way to mix up the weather patterns of this book. Oftentimes, especially when we write books, everything is sunny and nice. And it's not like raining. It's not snowing unless it's part of the story. So we don't have those weather elements. Immersive writing, by putting yourself in those environments, it allows you to write into a world building without having to think about it. If you're writing some kind of urban fantasy book and you're all about the city life, turn on like a city playlist or turn on a city video and listen to those sounds and then write in the way that people are talking, write in the way that the cars are moving or the horns or the noises or the things that you're experiencing. If you want to be writing about something that has those environmental sounds attached to it, or the sights or the smells or the sensations, get that into your space, into your physical space, be it through a live stream or actually going to those locations or somewhere similar. It doesn't have to be the exact same thing. If you are writing about the ocean, but you can't get to the ocean, but there is a lake where people are using like motorboats so that causes waves to come up and slap on the shore, that's a good substitute. So you're looking for things that can also be substituted in for what you are going to be creating. You just want that relative idea to kind of feel the vibes, to feel in the moment, but also to pick up those little cues so you don't have to think as much about your world building. You can add in all these little elements because it's just popping off around you. So immersive writing is a great way to really think through what you're doing, how you're doing it, and to add those really cool elements or those cool layers to the stories that you are writing. Immersive writing can be as little as turning on that live stream or that audio playlist, and as deep as, really building it out, turning up the heat in your house, making it all humid because you're in some kind of tropical jungle, surrounding yourself with greenery and like really going for it, or traveling and going to those places. Immersive writing really, really helps, but it also takes a huge burden off of you because you don't have to think as much about your world building. You can just write in what's happening in the moment as you are going through and doing all your really great dialogue. And if you are a dialogue heavy person like me, I focus on those conversations and then I have to stop myself and go back and add in some of those world building elements. We actually talk about how to deal with that, how to work with that, how to make sure you're making the best out of both worlds here, and you're getting your good dialogue in without forgetting anything, while you're also getting in that world building. So check out that episode here on the channel and let me know, what are your struggles as a writer, as I continue to help you build up what you are doing so that you can have the best author life possible with the least amount of stress as you are doing so. We'll see you in tomorrow's episode.